What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Good to see you again. My son's soccer game ended early because it was too blistering hot out there for the kids to play. So we got out early, so I came home, and here I am. So I figured I'd hop on and hang out with y'all, right? So it was crazy hot, guys. I even brought an umbrella so I could like hold it over top of him so he didn't. But he's just like turning like beet red and stuff. Like it was crazy. It was crazy hot, crazy hot. Of course, me standing there in a pair of jeans. Go team! Good idea, Dad. Good idea. Wear jeans in the blistering heat. All right, let's get into it a little bit here, guys. Quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet, guys. Get yours today, either the biometric. They got a 2 for deal going on right now, and you can also get the card wallet as well. Use our link down below. Get a absolutely fantastic deal. Super fantastic. Do it. Okay, let's get into the chat a little bit. What's going on? Allison Greety, where have you been? Where have you been? You got some explaining to do. Where have you been? We've had no Squirtle action in the chat in like 2 weeks. Bulbasaur's been holding it together for us here. Jay Money, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate all you do for the community, Rob. Hey, I appreciate the community itself. Lick a tongue in the house. What's up, Isaac? Good to see you, brother. Second Pokemon of the day. Latest TA on Moonwell, please. Need to remind the people on its potentials. Man, Moonwell, people honestly shouldn't need a reminder on its potential. It is going to be a fantastic project, in my opinion. And yeah, if you don't know, now you know, right? Looks like you're kind of forming a bit of a. Let's go have a look at it here. Kind of forming a little bit of a bullpen here on Moonwell. Right, you are getting ready for liftoff, baby. Looking pretty good on the Moonwell. Breakout on this bad boy should be from the top to the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Should be somewhere around 4 cents for the next move up on Moonwell. Yeah, Moonwell's going to be great, man. Going to be great. It's going to be great. One of my favorite projects for sure. Isaac, what's up, my dude? Good to see you again, brother. I would love for Zebek to hit 2 cents by the end of June. Hey, all things are possible, brother. All things are possible. Guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. Doesn't cost you a damn thing. Wow. This has been a very, very unproductive live stream so far. Lost 2 subscribers. We're going backwards. All right, so that's not that good. Okay, so Alt Brave Fam, what's up, man? Good evening, Rob. Do you have an opinion on TrueFi? Not really. I don't really know enough about TrueFi. I don't use it. That's where Mr. T posts and stuff, right? So yeah, I think that's what it's called, isn't it? Go time. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Rob, I'm on it. Let's go. Where are we? Relaxing, watching a game. There you go. Go time. Been working 60-hour weeks, grabbing that dry powder. Hey, that's what we got to do, man. That's what we got to do. Yo. Caps about to go down 3-1. Oh, OV. Say it ain't so. That's okay. Hit the like button on the way in. Says go time. Chicken with sissy girl. There you go. Perk. Yes. Shane, go time. Stacking them bags. And here we go. It's time. Jeffrey, what's up, buddy? Catching the live stream on the road. Thanks for all you do. Hey, thanks for all you do too, brother. I appreciate you, man. What's up, Shane? Good to see you, man. Hot in Canada. Try here in Florida. Yeah, no. Crazy hat. We're about to catch the first 100 degrees of the year on crazy heat. Crazy hot. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I said hat, didn't I? Yo, Perk, what's up, man? Percy from Patreon, is it a terrible idea to take some of the profits we get and move back to the bank to cover initial investments instead of rolling 100% of our? My friend, if I teach you how to utilize that over on the Patreon, yes. Ask me. We're going to be doing the group live stream over on the Patreon as soon as I'm done this live stream here. So ask me there so that I can kind of verbalize it to you, right? I can kind of explain it to you. Ask me in the Patreon live stream in about a half hour, 45 minutes. Could we look at SwiftCoin, please? No caps. I can look at SwiftCoin for you, but for future reference, altcoin requests go in the goals tab at the top of the chat. Wow, we don't have a single super chat yet tonight. Holy smokes. What is SwiftCoin? SwiftCoin. Yeah, I did TA on SwiftCoin this morning. We're just ranging inside of this channel here. So usually you want to have about 3 touches on the top of the trend line for a breakout. You have one. You have one here. You kind of wicked up and rejected off. You have your third touch there. So generally, you're probably going to, on the next touch, you're probably going to break to the upside here. So that's what I would be on the lookout for SwiftCoin. Let's go Moonwell. I'm not in it, just excited. I don't know why I'm excited. I dig it, man. I dig it. River, what's going on? Good. Long time no see, River. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up from Japan, my man? Boise in the house. What's up, my dude? What's up with Pith? Great project, brother. Great project. Pith is going to do fantastic, in my opinion. Anonymous, getting nervous about Zbeck. Hope to see some green candles soon. Why would you be nervous? Literally, the market is up massively over the last 3 to 4 weeks. I don't know why anybody would be nervous right now. If you're nervous right now, you got to take a step backwards and really zoom out on the market, because there is no reason to be bearish or nervous at all right now. We're literally in the beginning phases of the parabolic part of the bull run, and you're worried. I'm worried for you if you're worried right now. And that comes from love, man. That comes from love. You have nothing to be worried about. Matt, what's up, my dude? Good to see you, brother. Thumbs up to your side. Hey, no problem, brother. No problem. Matt, gifted out this Crypto Blueprint Super Chat. Wow, man. We got like 4 members on Crypto Blueprint now. All thanks to you, Matt. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, my man. Guys, make sure you go over to Crypto Blueprint and shoot me a sub over there if you're not over there yet, because I put exclusive content over there. And on top of that, if this channel, for whatever reason, we all know that YouTube can get a little bit wonky and shut channels down and stuff like that, right? So the other reason for the other channel is not only to make exclusive content, but also to make sure that if Crypto Future does go down for whatever reason, you guys can still get a hold. You can still follow me over on Crypto Blueprint, right? So make sure you subscribe over there as well. What can be better? I get the live now and the one-on-one after. There you go, brother. There you go. Exactly. Nighthawk, where you been, man? Good to see you. Holding strong. Oh, we got super chats coming in. J Money, super fantastic. Do it. What you waiting for? Easy. Pass, shoot, score. Thanks, Rob, for all you do. Hey, thank you, guys. Look at this. All of a sudden, I got, guys, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love, guys. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Thank you so much. Go time. Here you go, Rob. There she is. Gamma Goddess in the house. Let's get this money. Portfolio is looking good. Looking pretty green. Looking forward to more of it. Let's go. Yes, guys, listen. Today might look a little bit like a mixed bag, but I'm telling you right now, I think that this week is going to be huge. CPI on Wednesday, PPI on Thursday as well. Those could both be big, big catalysts, right? So strap in, strap on. We could be heading to the moon this week. Nick, thank you so much, man. Here's a little dry powder for you, Rob. Thank you for all that you do. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was looking at it. I was like, holy smokes, there's no super chats, which is fine. But and there's like actually down 2 subscribers too. I was like, damn, this is like One of the most unproductive live streams I've ever done. Big Bodo in the house. Hit the likes, y'all. Hey, I know what Big Bodo means now, brother. I know what it means. Someone told me. That's hilarious, buddy. That's hilarious. My guy, my dude. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? Yes, gonna be doing the live stream later tonight. It's gonna be a little bit of a later night for me tonight, guys, because I got things to do here around the house. So let me know over on the Patreon, guys, if you want to have maybe an open mic night tonight or something like that, since I will be up late anyways. If that's something you guys want me to do tonight, let me know. Maybe a special open mic night. Let me know. Let me know, guys. We got you, Rob. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Botto means. Thank you, Aaron Berger. Yes. Yes. Yes, it does, I believe. Yes. All right. Let's open mic night. Let's do it. Okay. Cool, man. Cool. All right. Let's get into some of the news here, guys. Let's see what's going on around the market. Got some stuff to get into. Okay, what do we got? Check it out, guys. Coinbase to join the S&P 500. Absolutely fantastic. Who are they bumping out? That is the question. So, big news there for Coinbase. Big step forward for crypto. For my Velo fans, I know a lot of you guys like Velo. Boom, Velo just got listed on CoinRabbit. New listing for Velo. Very, very super fantastic. Super exciting there for the Velo community. Hang on a second here. With success of multiple XEN polls, stay tuned for the official. Okay. Yada, yada, yada. All right. So, what do we have here? Open mic sounds great. Sweating. No. You kidding me? No. No. I mean, if I can steal a line from Doc Holliday, I'm your Huckleberry. Hell no, man. Hell no. I'm in my prime. Ethereum surge driven by institutional interest and regulatory optimism. Optimus primism. Ethereum's rise signifies increased investor confidence in the digital asset future, led by potential regulatory clarity and institutional adoption. The recent Ethereum price rally is attributed to a combination of factors, including institutional demand and expectations of a spot Ethereum ETF. The Pectra network upgrade adds further optimism, bolstering both institutional and retail interests. Influencers and expert opinions. Vitalik Buterin remains a central figure in the project, promoting Ethereum's smart contract superiority. Analyst Ted Pillows highlights the network's potential for unprecedented institutional adoption as key market dynamics shift. DeFi protocols and layer 2 solutions. The upward momentum in Ethereum's price is positively affecting associated DeFi protocols and layer 2 solutions, suggesting increased on-chain activity. Market sentiment aligns with optimism regarding upcoming regulatory frameworks. So that would be speaking to some of your favorite projects, Jasmine Junction, Onyx Coin, XEN, Swift Coin, and so on, right? Myria, all layer 2s on Ethereum. Super fantastic, right? Ethereum's infrastructure development, especially the upcoming Petra upgrade, sustain the network's robust growth. Current trends suggest a likely bullish trajectory for Ethereum and related assets, with historical precedents like the Bitcoin ETF reinforcing expected outcomes. Ethereum's price and market position experienced significant strengthening amidst institutional capital flow. On-chain data reveals rising network activity, highlighting competitive interest in Ethereum. Further growth is anticipated as geopolitical and regulatory landscapes become more favorable. Ethereum is likely to experience the highest level of institutional adoption among altcoins amidst a pro-crypto US government and the growing chances of a digital asset regulatory framework. Institutional investors are likely to start diversifying their capital to other cryptocurrencies aside from Bitcoin. In particular, Ethereum's dominance in smart contract programmability is another reason for investors to be highly bullish. So there you go, guys. As Ethereum goes, so will the altcoins, right? So this is fantastic news for altcoin season. Let's get it. All right, what else do we have? Rep Scalise on GOP tax bill, a continued pro-growth tax code and prevention of any tax increases. Let's go.
And taxes on the agenda this morning, the U.S. and China agreeing to suspend most tariffs for 90 days. Meantime, in Washington, Republicans are set to unveil their tax bill tomorrow. Joining us now, House Majority Leader Steve Scalise. Leader Scalise, thanks for coming on this morning. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to be back with you.
Anything that we don't know, we're not expecting? Is there a 37% top rate or 39.6 for $2.5 million to $5 million? Is that in there?
No, all the rates are going to stay the same, and that's really good news for the economy to get stability in the tax code. And we're looking to do it permanently, not just for another 10-year extension. There's going to be, of course, some of the things President Trump talked about, like no tax on tips, but you're going to see a continued pro-growth tax code and a prevention of any tax increases on anybody, which is going to bode really well, I think, for investment, economic growth, lowering inflation, lowering costs at the grocery store for families, all of the things that we want to get done.
I mean, I saw a tweet last week, or I guess it was a whatever. What do you call something?
A truth?
A truth. A truth. Well, that's giving it a little bit too much, I think, veracity to say that. But I think the president said something like there are some things being bandied about, and you know what it was. It was $2.5 million in income for single filers and $5 million for joint filers, and it was going to have a new tax bracket. He said, you know, people want this. I'm not crazy about it, but I'd sign off on it. He said. That's, yeah. You're telling me that's not going to happen.
There was a lot of pushback from our members. You know, a lot of us that want to ensure that nobody gets a tax increase, because at the end of the day, what was so successful about what we did in 2017 with President Trump's tax cuts is that we lowered tax rates for everybody. And by the way, not only did everybody do better, all income groups did better, but it was the lower and middle income groups that did the best when you see true economic growth and true reinvestment in America. And so why would you want to raise taxes on anybody? That's what the Democrats do. And by the way, when you go look in these states where they go after the wealthy, hey, look at New York, they've got a billionaires tax. Well, guess who's leaving New York? All the billionaires. And they're moving to places like Florida and Texas and Tennessee that have zero income tax. So, you know, same thing in California. They go after their wealthy people. They try to play class warfare. And then those people just say, okay, if you don't like me, then I'll leave and go somewhere where I'm liked.
The reason that they weren't permanent in 2017 was because of the deficit implications. So everybody was worried about if you extend them permanently, just leave it the way it is, extend it permanently, that is going to add to the deficit significantly. That's before you add in that all the other things you just mentioned that the president wants. So, I mean, it just begs the question. Maybe you're going to tell me that the growth of the economy is going to, you know, make the CBO estimates look silly, and maybe that's true. Maybe it does pretty well. Maybe it does better, but you're still adding a lot of stuff that's not getting paid for anywhere, unless you do something with Medicaid. You're going to do something with Medicaid?
Of course, it's getting paid for, and that's, you know, again, you go back and look at 2017, we took in more revenue the next year after we cut taxes than what we took in the history of the country. This year,
still big deficits. Still big deficits.
This year, well, that's because of some of the other programs that are untouched. Medicare and Social Security, we all know, have cyclical problems, and under Biden's own Medicare actuaries, those programs are in trouble. We need to save those programs from bankruptcy. but you can't touch that in budget reconciliation. So, for somebody to try to blame a deficit or a debt on budget reconciliation when you can't even have an impact on those programs, it's disingenuous. Let's talk about what we're doing with this bill as it relates to the overall picture of the budget. This bill is being paid for in a number of ways. One, you do actual savings. You get things like, stopping illegals from being on some of these programs, putting work requirements into Medicaid, putting work requirements into SNAP, the food stamp program. That yields big savings for taxpayers.
So that's going to happen.
And by the way, it's going to get people back in the workforce. This is something these programs are safety net programs. They are not designed for somebody, the 35-year-old sitting in his mom's basement playing video games, turning down work. That is not what a social safety net program is. It's to help disabled people, pregnant women, people on hard times. That's what we're going to focus these programs back on. And it's going to make the programs work better, but it will give big savings to the taxpayer.
Hey, Leader, one of the big sort of controversial tax questions that we talk about at this table a lot is carried interest for private equity, venture capital folks who effectively manage money for big pension funds, and whether they should be granted a better rate, if you will, than others. Where do you land on that?
I don't want to see that change. I don't want to see, us going after any particular group like that. But let's let the bill come out and see where they ultimately decide. This was one of the final decisions that a lot of members went back and forth on. And look, each one of these are tough decisions. Some are easier decisions than others. Work requirements are very widely supported. Carried interest, higher top rate. There was a lot of pushback on some of those.
Leader, can you just, for those who are watching and want to understand it, can you explain your rationale for why somebody who manages other people's money should get a better tax rate effectively than somebody else who works on the equivalent of a commission or fee-oriented business that relies on sort of something happening, which is similar to private equity or venture capital, meaning they get a bonus effectively when in success, but there's lots of people who are real estate agents, all sorts of people who get a bonus in success. If they're able to sell the house and it takes them 2 or 3 years to actually get the client to get the house sold, they don't get that same benefit to actually treat that as a capital gain.
Yeah, we're not trying to change the tax code, meaning upper rate for you and lower rate for somebody else. We want to keep all the rates low. We want to keep the rates where they were. And then there were some additional add-ons like no tax on tips. And those were things that the president specifically ran on.
The president wanted to do the carried interest too, I think.
I just want you to explain your rationale for why you think that group of people needs to be incentivized to do what they do, meaning people in the private equity and venture capital business who are some of the create some of their own greatest wealth in the country. Why you think you need to incentivize that particular class over, I believe, just about there's no other tax incentive like that in America.
We're not looking to make a change there, and maybe you want to, see their rate go up. We didn't want to see any rates go up.
Okay. That's the answer. They don't want to see any rates go up. The president was talking about that, Leader Scalise.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, not going to happen. All right, Leader Scalise, thank you. Good to have you on this.
Yeah, and most of his priorities are in this bill, and he loves this bill. He loves the things that we're doing because it's going to get real economic growth. It's going to help families who are struggling. By the way, opening up energy production, border security, all that's in this bill too. Debt ceiling, taking that off the table for 2 years, so you don't have to worry about that debt crisis coming. All of those things are in the bill too.
Are the cuts permanent? Because that's what the Senate Majority Leader John Thune was telling us. The Senate's very interested in seeing.
Yes. And those are permanent changes.
Man, imagine being like a waitress or a server or something like that. No tax on tips, guys. You don't understand how life-changing that can be for a lot of people, right? So very, very big deal. Very, very big deal. Beebs, my guy. What's up, brother? Leo, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thomas, Rob, what's up? You mentioned you roll profits over into stable coins. Is that including ETH or just Bitcoin? I don't ever sell my Bitcoin. I never take profits on Bitcoin. I only continue to stack Bitcoin. WWE. Anyone? All right. What will happen to Bitcoin price going forward? Analysts share their short-term expectations. The price of Bitcoin has been on a steep rise since Independence Day, tariff shock announcement by Mr. T in early April, bottoming out just below $75,000. Bitcoin, which surpassed the $100,000 level again following the agreement made with the UK last week, approached $106,000 early this morning after the agreement reached between China and the US over the weekend, which included the suspension of mutual taxes over 90 days. However, with the new week, the Bitcoin price started to decline again, falling below the $102,000 level in crypto markets. This decline is associated with the expectation that other asset classes may recover more compared to BTC, along with the improvement in risk perception. Bitcoin has been the best performing asset by far because it is largely insulated from tariff-related risks. Senior researcher analyst at Nansen said, wrote in a note. Barther noted that altcoins, U.S. stocks, and the dollar could start to recover after their weak performance in the first quarter, following the latest statements by Bassnett and Greer. So a lot of experts are expecting altcoins to start performing very, very well at this point. Does that mean it's altcoin season? Don't put the cart before the horse. But Kirill Kritsov, a trading automation expert at CoinPanel, said the temporary tariff pause sent a clear short-term positive signal to market participants. He noted that this signal is supportive for risky assets, including crypto assets. Lower tariffs reduce inflationary pressures and improve global liquidity conditions, which is generally a positive backdrop for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, he said. However, he noted that this situation was temporary and warned that as the end of the 90-day period given to China approaches, volatility may return. Let's go have a look at a couple of things here, guys. First off, so M2 money supply took a little bit of a turn to the upside today. So are we going to continue moving up? Things look good with the correlation there. Let's go look at the Bitcoin dominance. What's Bitcoin dominance doing? It's still kind of in a downward trajectory for Bitcoin dominance. That's a good sign for altcoins, guys. It doesn't mean we're at altcoin season yet. As you guys know, I put down here, altcoin season start right inside this box, right? So we still have a ways to go for altcoin season, but it is Bitcoin dominance is taking a spill, continuing to work its way to the downside in a rather sharp manner. So that's good. It's good for altcoins anyways. The dollar is climbing. That's one of the reasons you're seeing Bitcoin have a, because the dollar and Bitcoin are inverse correlated, right? So you're seeing the dollar climbing today and you're seeing Bitcoin dropping today. So that's perfectly normal, right? What about the stock market? Ooh, stock market's on the rise, baby. Look at that. On the rise. Big things popping, little things stopping. We've got the 200-day MA here. We're back above it, so that's good. Very good. Stock market's looking good. Just got a buy signal flash today on the S&P 500. Very, very nice. Very good. Yes, you like it. And let's go have a look at our precious metals. What is gold doing? Gold took a bit of a hit today. Double top pattern on gold. Are we going to come back down? Wouldn't surprise me. Gold's been hot for a while. Look at how high we got on gold, guys. $3,431. Back down to 32.2. What about my maples, man? What about my maples? Got to look at silver. Silver just kind of sideways today. Nothing special. Silver took a big jump to the upside there. Back up to $32.64. So, I mean, stock market's up. The Dixie is up. Bitcoin is down. So, yeah. Anyway, no matter when BTC closes today, we know it should be much higher in July. No big deal. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Checking in and listening on the drive home. Nice. Milk Money in the house. Moonwell has been struggling off BTC in the red, looking super resilient. Yes, I am a massive fan of Moonwell. Let's also go look at our liquidation levels, guys, because I have a sneaking suspicion here. Okay, what we saw today, we saw a pretty good long squeeze, right? A lot of longs got liquidated today when we dropped down to $100,000. However, on the flip side of this, if Bitcoin goes up as high as $106,000 area, you're looking at over almost $918 million worth of shorts. We could be ready to see a short liquidation. That's just on Binance. So are we going to see a short squeeze shooting us back up to $105,000 to $106,000, liquidating all of those short positions? Would not shock me at all, guys. Would not shock me at all. So keep a sharp eye on that. Bitcoin kind of in a bull flag now instead of a bull pennant, as you can see. So very, very normal. How much longer will we ping pong inside of here? Well, I mean, could be a week, could be 2 weeks, right, before we make our next move to the upside, which I've been saying all along, a week or two would be perfectly acceptable. Right here was 2 weeks, 14 days exactly before we broke to the upside. Down here was a week. So, I mean, 2 weeks here would be fine, right? But, yeah. Anywho, guys, I got to get over to the Patreon. We're doing a live stream over there in about half an hour. I got a couple of one-on-one coaching calls to do before that. So get over there, guys. Get in on the live stream. We're doing an open mic Monday night tonight. So just for fun, spice things up a little bit. Listen, we dropped 3 microcap gems last week, guys, that we are accumulating very, very bigly. I'm dropping 2 more this week. You do not want to miss out on getting in early on these plays, guys. Get over there. We're not talking meme coins that are going to rug pull you, okay? We're talking microcap gems with utility, decentralized finance plays, artificial intelligence, and more, guys. So get on over there. Get in early like we did on ZBEC, on Onyx Coin, and so many others. All right, guys? The link is down below. It's in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. We're live over there every night. We will be live in about a half hour over there. And you can book one-on-one coaching calls with me personally. So check it out for yourselves, guys. Again, links down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.